And so the Cronulla Sharks make their way onto the football stadium for the most important match of the year so far for them. Can they get back on the rails after that loss last week?
And can the Balmain Tigers lift themselves just one more time to find an entry into the grand final, maybe once more riding on the back of that man, Ellery Hanley. They haven't been in the big one since 1969, the Tigers.
And the man in the hot seat again today, referee Mick Stone. And referee Stone blows time on the preliminary final underway. Cronulla, first touch of the football, and is there pressure on both these sides? And look at the first tackle. Very strong hit on McGaw just outside the quarter line as the Sharks start to bring it away. Only about 18 metres out from the Balmain line. Back for Russell, and then to Speechley. His little kick ahead. McGaw's chasing it. McGaw very nearly got it. Loose in the in-goal area. Over the dead ball line, though.
Oh dear, that was hairy business there for a moment for Balmain, wasn't it?
Well, that certainly wasn't good play by the touch judge. That should have been a line dropout. He's back up on his feet. Russell. Big question mark about his fitness in this final. Docking. The Sharks with a great opportunity. The penalty will come against Balmain. Wayne Pearce for not letting him get up too quickly.
But we'll never know until the numbers go up.
There's the kick from Wilson. He's pushed it across the face of the post. The defence is there very quickly on Jack. Great chasing. Bit of a scuffle. Well, there was a headbutt there from Podgy. If they're going to take a line through this, there was an attempted headbutt. If they're going to take a line through this through the playoff situation with Balmain and Penrith, someone should go.
There was the attempted headbutt by Podgy. Now, I suggest that Mr. Ryan at the moment is very closely watching this situation. I'm talking about the Balmain coach because there's a fair bit hanging on this decision here.
Well, Rex, he shouldn't be allowed to stay. It's as simple as that as far as I'm concerned.
But he's going to be.
Well, I can't believe it.
10 short of the halfway mark. Here's Gary Jack. Trying to bustle his way up to the halfway mark. Penalty's gone to Balmain. Miller and Speechley being led into the change room. Bill, what's the story?
Yes, he's gone to the head, Ben. The doctor's a little bit worried about him, and John O'Connor in 17's gone to 5'8".
Porter for Miller. Switch of play for Wilson. He's coming off his wing. So the Sharks now setting up some support for their team. Here goes the minor premiers. Hatch now just a couple of metres out. Miller in a dummy half. Look for a quick pass to Docking. The gap closed very, very quickly. It needed to. Again, Miller takes control of dummy half. The kick for his supports, and Conlon takes a dead in goal. The pressure will continue. Remarkably quick. Neal now with the kick. On an early tackle. Sends Docking across for it. Got a bit of room to move here, Docking. Beats Neal, pointless. Straight up the middle goes Docking. Great run from the fullback to put them on the attack once more.
Stood Hanley up well too.
Sorensen, wrapped up by Conlon.
Particularly around the ruck, their defence hasn't been as strong. Here's Elias. He's typical, showing the ball either side and making a good game for these sides. Still going, Benny Elias.
He's going to be penalised for going off.
Well, he was called to play it. We've got a Cronulla player down who has not moved.
I think the touch judges, both of them, will be looking for Paul Sirenen.
Well, it looked fairly nebulous to me. Was that a pull of the hair?
No, well, it was Sirenen with a swinging arm. Certainly let go a roundhouse right on McGaw.
That's the last tackle signal for Cronulla. The kick, well, taken magnificently by Sirenen. And he's able to offload to Neal. Neal's got support from Podgy. Well, now this is silly nonsense that Podgy's going on with.
I really thought, yes, he's been sent off for 5 minutes, but I thought he should have been sent off for diving the way he did there. That was a dreadful travesty of a thing to do in my belief. And to throw the ball at the player at the end of it is another thing at all.
The kick from Speechley. Bit of pressure coming from Neal. He's charged it down. Will he win the race? Russell's there, Neal. He didn't force it.
I don't believe he's forced it. I hope the referee he's going to consult his touch judge. The Balmain players are trying to put pressure on him by congratulating everyone. Let's see it again. Here's Neal screeching for the ball. No try, quite definitely. He's missed the football completely. No doubt about it.
Neal takes the tap, gives it to Elias, shows it to Ed Med. Oh, did he have it? No, he didn't. Somebody's got it. Cronulla have it. That's who.
Gary Jack was dispossessed of that by the force of the tackle.
Here's a penalty to Cronulla
Against Ellery Hanley.
He can't believe it. They never can. Hits this one, got plenty of distance. Accuracy is there as well. That's a great goal from Wilson.
John O'Connor in 17 is on. Barry Russell has succumbed to that shoulder injury.
Now Hatch. Neil there to make the tackle. Penalty has gone to Cronulla. Alan Wilson playing on the wing today and has played very well. Very important kick. Strikes this one to the side of the post. No change to the score. Gary Jack took it pretty easily. Able to get it away to Conlon.
The amount of this game being played inside the Tigers' quarter. Little chip from Freeman trying to break up this game. Back it comes for Wilson. The Sharks will be in a good position to attack. He's still going, Wilson. Bounces off Brooks. Sirenen's there trying to push him back. They're very bunched though, Cronulla. They've got to spread this ball and attack. Miller, the man to try and get something started for them. They're missing Barry Russell, missing a sharp runner on the fringe of the rucks. Sorensen.
Did I see Sorensen sidestep there?
It's all right, I don't think he beat anybody. O'Connor threw himself at the defence. Porter for Docking in the halfback role there for a moment. Speedsley, long ball out for Ettinghausen, dragged it in well. Nearly got to the outside of the defence. Watson, the big bomb. It's going to come down around and near the goal mouth. Jack's there. Took it well. There's plenty of room for him. Good tackle by Staines.
Very important tackle that one. He might have got another 30 or 40 yards.
Hanley now trying to get a quick break for the Tigers. He lost the ball playing Cronulla. Conlon, Neal on the outside goes Gardner. Comes back inside, still going into Cronulla territory. Back come the Tigers. Knock on. No mistake, Ross Conlon.
Brooks' dummy half away to Freeman. Now Maguire. He too was able to offload to Wayne Pearson. Hanley's knocked it on again. Or knocked it behind him, said the referee. He's having an awful day with his hands. Now Elias looks for touch. This one is going to find it. He hasn't had a great day with his kicking, Benny, but that was a good kick.
Yes, that was a little bit more the Benny Elias we know. A good kick, a very solid kick.
Made even better because it's been touched in flight by Cronulla. And it's gone with the feed. Pressure now for Cronulla as Neal has it. Caught by Speechley. 30 metres out from the Cronulla line. And he's hurt. Look after yourself, son. Let's play the football. Gardner ended up playing it. Here's Edman. Still outside the Cronulla quarter. It's across to Freeman. And the penalty has gone to Balmain. It's Cronulla again up inside the 5 metres. So this should be 2 points for the Balmain side.
And the possibility of a draw at full time.
There's the crowd up on the board now as he's receiving attention. 34,848 people here today. Ross Conlon, 70 goals from 103 attempts this year. This one has put the side level with Cronulla. A football game all tied up, 2-2 at the stadium.
Nick's coming off, assisted by the train, and Scott Gale will be the man warming up.
And neither of these sides will mess about. Field goals are the order of the day too as Brooks finds some space. Straight over the top of Docking. Last tackle. Quick play of the ball. Balmain have the numbers out here on the left. Gale, Elias, Hanley. Racing for the line. Cut out past to Conlon. He won't get there. They're starting to get a bit more flow into their play. Gale, the chip and chase. Nobody's at home. Across comes Watson. Gets away from Watson. Kicked ahead by Jack. Hanley's offside.
And he's knocked on in goal as well, I believe, has he?
Well, Hanley was in front of Jack when he kicked ahead, so it couldn't have been a try.
See it on the State Bank replay. This was a dreadful moment for the Cronulla fans. There was the kick through. Ellery Hanley seemed to push himself off Jack but there was no suggestion of a try being scored because the ball was kicked away there by a Cronulla player at the last second.
Play the ball from him. Neil's moved to the sideline. Elias, the field goal, had plenty of time. He's broken the deadlock. Little Benny Elias. Field goal. Away goes the Tigers fans.
Yes, a beautifully taken field goal by Benny Elias. He had little time.
Now, who wants the shot at goal? Miller has it. Can he offload it? He can. It's back now for Docking. Docking, caught by Hanley. 10 metres out. Last tackle now for the Sharks. They had a golden opportunity for a field goal. They've elected to try and score the try. The kick across field. It's anybody's ball in the in-goal area. Who's got it? Watson is there. Nobody's got it.
Oh, my God. Would you believe it? Everybody missed it. Have a look at this. Watson was there first and really mishandled that. That's a golden opportunity.
What's the answer in their kicking game, Speechley? Just puts up the deep kick to the in goal. Which way's it going to bounce? Jack's there. Oh, takes it brilliantly in the end. Just hung on to it. Having a hell of a time getting out of their own danger zone. Back for Gale. The kick off a Cronulla player. They're all onside. Balmain. Hodgie's got the ball. It was touched. Can he link up? He's got Hanley. Hanley straight across field, trying to get over to Gartner's wing.
Forward pass.
Gartner. It was forward. Oh, no, says Hanley.
Oh, yes, says Rex. A forward pass there. Unfortunately, Mr. Stone was well positioned.
Elias, picked up by Sutherland. Pass back inside for Brooks. He's got support from Neil. Neil's into the clear. Pushed off O'Connor. Hanley's got the football. Hanley's going to score, I think. Hanley's there. The Tigers are in. Ellery Hanley. He's done it every game he's played here. May well have taken his side into the grand final.
Well, Hanley may be the man that gets the accolade for this, but this little bloke Neil is the man for me. Brooks has done marvellously well, but there's Neil, and he sets himself and gives a perfect pass to Hanley. Hanley's hands were capable of putting that one over the line. Here again, Brooks. Now here he comes. This is the man. He's really played a first-class game today, has Brooks as well, and that perfectly delivered pass to Hanley. Can't believe his good fortune. He says, I'm going to score again. That's the Sydney Football Stadium, is owned by Ellery Hanley.
Hits it, and it's there. It is there. And Balmain moved closer to the grand final. 9-2 over Cronulla. There you go. Beautiful. Last tackle now for the Sharks. O'Connor bounced off Hardwick. It's taken by Hanley, who has to be offside.
Yes, Ellery Hanley did a reflex catch then, but unfortunately was yards and yards offside.
He'll be looking for runners as he goes across field. Flicked it inside, Wilson.
Oh, he dropped
the ball. Anti-climax for Cronulla. No one can deny this Balmain side. Miller. O'Connor. Porter. Quick hands out for Wilson. He's got plenty of pace to beat. Well, Jack won't get him, or will he? Now he's mowing him down. The pass back inside went astray. A good pass and Watson would have scored.
Sensational stuff from Gary Jack. Gets the pass away to Wilson. The ball goes free there.
And what a grand final this sets up. Warren Ryan, as Sutherland charges through for Hardwick. Ducked under a tackle from Docking. The Tigers doing it well at the tough end of this final. When it was called for, to come up with a big effort. Under 30 now. And as I said, a grand final that will set up Warren Ryan against his old team, Canterbury Bankstown. The man, along with Jack Gibson, who has dominated rugby league, the coaches of the 80s, as he takes a team into his 5th grand final. Elias kicks into touch. The crowd's counting us down as Coleman puts his foot over the line. There won't be enough time for the scrum. The Tigers are in the Winfield Cup Grand Final of '88. What a performance. We're going to win the Cup, says the sign. And the flags fly high for another remarkable display. Hanley again, another try. The celebrations for Balmain. A tough final, 9-2 to the Tigers.